อ๋อรู้จักเขานี้ใช่ไหม He said the house number was 401 at the end here. And there it is. This one is also for sale. I've actually seen 3 or 4 trucks almost go straight down there. Welcome back everybody, and today I'm sat in the shade, in the baking sunshine yet again, and it was only just last night that I was weathering the storm while trying to eat noodles. I don't know if you saw that video, it'll be there or there. And it was quite crazy, but only for about 30-40 minutes, and then it passed. I didn't manage to film the very beginning of it because we were trying to help the noodle guy to hold down his gazebo and make it secure. Otherwise it would have probably blown away, but the wind swept through. That only took about 5 minutes, and then the thunder and lightning came and the rain, and then off it went. As I say, now we're back into a baking sunshine. So Thailand. Anyway, today I'm going to take you around my estate or village, whatever you want to call it again, my housing estate as I would call it. In the last video I showed you, something there, part 1 was kind of like all of the big new houses that are going up. There's a few of those and a couple of the mansions down at the back end, what I like to call mansions anyway, they would be for me. But in this video, I'm going to try and find some of the smaller little tiny bijou houses, you would call, rather than small. Don't know if any are for sale. Can't tell you anything about them as of yet. But throughout this video, if you see a house that is for sale or rent, and you're really interested in it, let me know, and I will see if I can talk to the owners and have a look round for you. That could be done. I don't know. But today's just showing you a typical Isan housing estate where people live, and you don't tend to find as many being built like this anymore. They're kind of like uniform now. Every house looks the same, whereas here they were built up over decades, and there's lots of different styles, to the point right opposite me now you've got that house, the one I showed you last time. Still no one in it. On my bike, I'm going to ride around, find some of the smaller houses and show you those. See what you think. Give me feedback. Comment below. Are these houses you could live in? A lot of these are most definitely going to be doer-uppers. They're going to be on top of each other. That is how Thai houses are. Right. I'm just delaying as long as I can because it's going to be hot out there. I'm sat right under a big tree. It's a lovely big tree. There's actually a few nice trees around. Oh, and that bit there, that little building there, that's where they hold the election, the local election for the area, and also they do dancing there most days. So I'm just riding round now. Here you can see you've got lots of exercise machines. Some of them quite old, but we don't care, do we? And then going along here, so you've still got big houses, but some of these houses are very old. But these are more your standard sugar. This is more your standard size. There's actually a little nursery I mentioned. It's a lovely little place. All little kids playing and sound, you can hear them really loud sometimes. It's quite nice. And again, that's been open for a long time. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, someone asked me if they can show us an old house where their dad used to live 20 years ago. Message is there somewhere. And he said it was on Soi 4. Soi 4, and I believe he said the house number was 401 at the end here. And there it is, 401. Looks a little bit run down now, but something, oh, it's not bad, just needs a painting. Nice little paint job, and that'll be good. But there doesn't seem to be anybody here, or I would say hello for you. I don't know if anyone lives there. I don't want to go nosying in, but there you go. There is 401. I hope that brings back some nice memories for you. Here is the remainder of the soy. Now, if memory serves correct, an old veteran, expat, army guy from America used to live here because there is a little shop next door, and he used to sit there, and his wife, who can speak very, very, very good English, still lives there, I believe, but again, doesn't look like anybody's home. So, can't really talk to anyone, but there you go. So there is the house you were talking about, I do believe. I hope I'm right. Let me know. Yeah, nice little bit of memories for you, hopefully. Very little, it's a small soy, but I like these soys. The only problem is, I know that I think this one does actually flood, or it used to flood a little bit. Not so much now, because outside the estate, they've kind of redone everything. I'm going to show you that in a moment. I was going to last time, but I ran out of time, so I'll show you this time. And there's a little site here, there's a few shops there, little restaurant. So here you see, now a lot of these are old, but here we have much, much, much smaller bungalows, you would call these. These little bungalows, I don't want to spend too much time on these. People live in them. There's an empty one here, so I can show you that one a little bit. This one is for sale. It's a let me just stop the bike. A mid-terrace, I would say. Something like, I don't know. In here, yeah? อันนี้รู้จักเขานี้ใช่ไหมแป๊บนึงนะ I'll come over. Oh, yeah. Wow. สวัสดีครับถ้าเขาอยากซื้อป่านนี้ประมาณเท่าไหร่รู้ไหม
ถ้าอยากซื้อใช่ไหมอันถ้าเป็นแบบนี้ตอนนี้มันมีอยู่ประมาณล้านกว่าบาท
So here is a typical older house. It is 2 levels, so it would be a townhouse. It is small, but apparently it is 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, though I imagine they're quite small. This one we can't look inside. There are some details here, and a barky dog. And I've just talked to the lady up there who owns the restaurant, and she said this one is around $1 million baht, so still very cheap. 1 million baht. Or as she said, land baht. Yep, so you get it for $1 million. You could potentially, because she said it's also been empty for a while, and it looks like next door's empty, you could probably get this a lot cheaper. But you are on top of people, simple as that. But it is a really nice place to live, really nice area. I love it here anyway. So yeah, but as you see, it's like this all the way around. Anyway, moving on. She told me about another place. See, all the same, but most of these are lived in. Hello, Barky. Yeah. And you've even got a little tiny corner shop there, which I think closes at 9. I've been there. And you're back at that place there, look. See, it's not the biggest place in the world. So I'll just have a ride around, show you some. These are like bigger bungalowy type things. See, some of them small, and then you get some enormous ones. But again, people live here, so I don't really want to spend too much time. I'm not staring into people's houses. If they're empty and for sale, there's one for sale there. Now there are cars in there, so I don't want to look too much. But if you're interested, there you go. That one's quite a nice house. It's not massive, but you can certainly get 2 cars on it. And that is for sale. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm not going to stay, and I will take it from there for you, possibly anyway. So these are a little bit bigger again. You know, some have put extensions on and made them bigger, some block them off, but these are your archetypal 2-bedroom, and I'm assuming that's for sale as well. There's quite a few for sale around here. A lot of people have moved on, gone to Bangkok or whatever. 2.49 million. So I'm assuming the other one is of a similar price, although this might be a bit cheaper. I don't know. Again, no one lives there now. But nice big house. Some people wouldn't want to live next door to this. But it is what it is. I don't mind it. Wouldn't bother me. But not everyone would like to live there. But again, these are old houses. So even though it might be 2.49 million, you still probably want to spend $500,000 just making it nice and clean and livable, I would say. Other houses, all big fences, so let's not bother with them. And we've got another, bloody hell. It's coming thick and fast, the ones for sale here. There we go. Now again, this one is much bigger and clearly has not been lived in for quite some time. This is the other end of the estate I've showed you. It's the exact same one with all the mansions, but ones like this, people did live in them and have since moved. They will be still owned, but a lot of them just go and work in Bangkok or whatever and just leave them. There you go. Again, would be a lovely, brilliant home if, that'd make a brilliant home if you just had a little bit of TLC. These are what you call doer-uppers. The other ones down there are 2.49 million. You could even potentially get this a little bit cheaper, I think, because it's of similar size. It's still quite big, mind, but there you go. Anyway, moving on. See, and then you come straight into big posh houses. So it just depends on where you look. There are smaller houses. I will take you past some of those in a minute. Ow. Okay, this one is also for sale. It's pretty much similar to the other one I've just shown you. I've just talked to the lady at the restaurant, and she's actually got the keys for this one. So I could potentially go and look inside that one if anyone's interested. If you're interested, let me know. This one has been restored to some degree inside and tidied up. And she wants, I think the owner wants 1.1 million. Yeah, 1.1 million you want. Okay, so if you want to know about that one, let me know, and I'll go and talk to the lady at the restaurant, and she will give me the keys, apparently. Anyway, moving on. สวัสดีครับดูบันเพื่อนช็อปอยากขายบันนะมันดูเฉยๆอันนี้เขาบอกที่ร้านเขาบอกอันนี้ประมาณ1,100,000 บาทอันนี้ประมาณใช่ไหมไม่รู้ใช่อันนี้3 ห้อง3 ห้องนอน3 ห้องนอน2 ห้องน้ำใช่ไหมโอเคอ๋อเหมือนกันใช่ไหมครับโอเคโอเคขอบคุณมากนะครับครับ So I was just talking to the neighbour opposite, and she said that yeah, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms for all of them. That's quite cool. Anyway, and it's going along here. Don't know what sort it is, but we've got more bungalow style ones. These are much smaller. Again, a little bit like the others, but oh, there's another one for sale. By the looks of it. Again, you're talking 3 bedroom. That one looks empty as well. There's quite a few of these little ones are empty. I'm going to assume it's 3 bedroomed and blah blah blah. Same deal. But they are old. You know, not everyone wants to do a house up. They just want to move in. And you've got some of the houses, the bric-a-brac houses, as per. I mean, that's been done up quite nice. Some are nice. Some are a bit, shall we say, in need of a bit of TLC. But there you go. And just to finish off, we have another big house for sale I didn't see last time, I think. Looks like it's for sale. There we go. Going back to the bigger houses, this is like in between the little bungalows and the mansions. This one seems so, again, don't know how much, or Soi 9 it would be, wherever that is. So there you go. So this is also for sale. There's a number there. So again, I could possibly look round inside that one. It's quite big. The size of the house doesn't really matter. It's got a nice garden, that's the thing. Cover some of the garden, make it nice, and have a bit open. I think that'd be super duper cool. Maybe have a porch coming down the front. You could spend another $500,000 on it, $1 million, and get it looking really superb. And as I said, this whole area is very, very nice. I'll just drive down here. So these are all the same house as that one, you know, but they've had a bit of TLC done on them. Again, without showing and going into detail, that one's a bit odd, but whatever you're doing, well, actually it's had a lot of work, that's been really done up. But whatever you're into. So, ow, there you go. Oh, but it's very, very hot. You know, again, I've lived on this estate for about 15 years. I don't think I've ever been down here. It's bizarre. And you've got a weird thing there. You've got the end house there, that's quite nice. Glad they've done that. And there you go. So these are, again, going back into the bigger bracket. The houses aren't massive, they're high up, but what they've done is they've made them a bit higher. It looks so that you get a little bit more floor space. So aka garden space. And then you've got a little bungalow there. But again, I'm not looking at these much because people live in them and I don't want to bother that. But I know that some of the sides do flood a little bit. So, but it may change. Everything may change. Announcement, it may change because I'm going to go and show you something now. Right, so just outside the estate, and you see they're putting all this in. Looks a mess at the moment, but you should have seen it 2 months ago. I might have some footage of that. Ow, getting dust in my eyes. But I'm not so sure. I'll have to have a look. Because I was doing some filming for a safety video, a drive safely video kind of thing. But this goes all the way down. They kind of get in there at this area, but I know down at the bottom end they haven't yet, so let's go down there. In fact, I'm going to go on the inside. It's a bit safer. Right, here we go. In a minute. But you see it's getting there, this now. Every 3 meters, 4 meters, whatever, they're putting in these things. But now we're coming up to where they're still sort of doing it. But they're like building into here now, they're going in, they're moving in. There's going to be more housing estates going up, I think. Right, just bear with me here. So they're digging out there. And then this is not quite as done, as you can see. It's been an absolute horrible, horrible time of late. Although it is getting better now at the top end. But you see they're doing it all the way. Bit better than it was, but it was a nightmare. When you still have people driving the wrong side of the road and stuff. Silly, really. And all these businesses still trying to keep going. But it looks a right mess at the moment here, but it'll be all right when it's done. So you're not doing it here yet, but I'm assuming they will be. So let me get past it. Because you get on the other side, and look, This bit's already been finished. They do it relatively quickly, each bit. It just needs a bloody good clean. Well, it's gonna be houses going up everything here now. You just know it. And then it all starts again here, properly. This bit yesterday was not yesterday, about 3-4 days ago, taking Bo to work. It was nigh and impossible to get through. It was really, really tough, but we managed it. And not only that, I'm going to do a U-turn here. You see? Wow. That's what they're putting in, the massive drainage things there. On the other side, you can see loads of them. But as you do a U-turn here, I've actually seen 3 or 4 trucks almost go straight down there. And they're doing it on this side. So it's a bit of a nightmare, this whole area at the moment, but I think in the long run it should benefit everybody, including the estate where I live and some of those sides. But I wouldn't bother with any of those houses just yet. I'll be checking to see if they flood this year and next year. You see, it's all being done here. And it's going to go all the way along. And right there is the 7-Eleven and where I had my noodles yesterday, where they had the storm. There you go. But everywhere looks a mess at the minute because we had that storm, and not only that, they're doing all this digging up. They're going to be coming all the way along. It's going to be a nightmare here. I mean, you watch this now. No one stops, ever. No one stops. There you go. Let's just keep going. But it is what it is, and you get used to it. I don't know if you can hear me. It's very, very windy. And while they're doing all this digging, you know, people are still trying to sell the fruit, sell the wares. It's tough. Bit of durian and dragon fruit there. Right, what's this guy doing? Don't know what he's doing. It's always away. And I've got so much dust in my eyes. And then look, all of this as well. This is all now being dug up. They're building another housing estate on there, I believe. It's all coming up. And you still got people selling their stuff there, right on the edge. Coconuts and God knows, but everyone's still eating here. Might be a bit crunchy from the dust, but it's still okay. But it's a mess at the minute, and as I said, but it will come good. There you go, something else going up there, new houses. More houses will go up here, for sure. That's just been done, that was just wasteland before. That will just about do for today. If you are interested in any of those houses that were for sale, there's a number on most of them, if not all of them, and it seems they're kind of around 1 million up to 2.5 million, and £1 million baht for a house. That's not bad. I remember those houses when I first moved here about 15 years ago, as I said, they were about between 600,000 and 700,000, so that's pretty cheap really. They've not gone up that much, but the problem is a lot of them need almost that amount again spending on them, you know. But the one that the lady at the restaurant said she has the key for has, I believe, been done up inside. She showed me some photographs. It is quite basic, it's a bit Thai style, but you can come in on a blank canvas and put your own stamp on it, if you like. Right, so that will just about do for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as I said, give us a quick comment if you want me to have a look inside any of those houses, if I can, and we'll take it from there. That'll just about do for now. Bye bye.